Okay.
Alright, in order to sew a plain seam, I'm going to put my fabric right sides together. So as you can see, the bright flowers are my right side, the side that I want to show when the seam is open. This is going to be the wrong side, where it's dull and faded. So I'm going to place my right sides together and match up the edges here. And then I'll pin perpendicular to the seam. Just a few pins is plenty for this small amount. Okay, I'm going to sew at 5/8 of an inch.
Just a second for me. Okay.
Alright, so I put my presser foot down. And I'm going to go ahead and back stitch. And continue right over the pins because I put them in perpendicular. And when I get to the end, I'm going to go back. And then lift up the lever, cut my threads on both ends. And then I'm going to take out my pins and take this to the serger. Okay, so to serge, I'm going to run both layers of my seam allowance together under the serger. Be aware of the blade here that can trim off the edge. You always leave a long tail when you're serging, so I would cut right here and then take it to the iron and iron it open with my seam allowance to one side. And that is a clean finish on a plain seam.
Great.
Alright, for this double serge edged finish, I'm just going to iron the seam allowance to one side. And of course flip it to the front and make sure that it opened all the way. And there you have your pressed plain seam with a serged finish on the inside.